there guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. I haven't been able to go out on a trip in a while. I think the last one was that day hike we did a few weeks back, and hopefully this Saturday we'll be able to do another day hike, probably up in Bushcraft again. So the reason for this video, this is a tag video. I got tagged by Paul from Bushcraft Bytes to show off my 3 favorite fixed blades. So I don't own a lot of fixed blade knives. I'm only started procuring them again recently. When I was younger I had quite a few and I gave them away as I lost interest, and later on when I started getting into the outdoors again, I started getting some of my old knives and stuff together. So I'm not a guru on knives at all, so don't ask me questions like what steel is it, what the grind is. I have no idea. Okay, that is definitely not one of my skill points, but it's something that obviously I'll learn later on. So first of all, this is probably the oldest knife that I do have. This I got from my father, and he bought this when he was in high school, so this is very old by now. This is a carbon steel blade, and I have no idea who produces these. I think this is made in Germany. I'm not exactly sure, but this is one of my go-to fixed blades. So when we're out in the bush, I take this one a lot with me, depending on what I want to do. This has a rounded spine, so I can't throw sparks with it, but for just general tasks and stuff it works fine. Then probably the knife you see me using the most when I go out, whether I go hiking or camping or whatever, is this one. That is a Columbia. I'm not sure who produces these as well, and I don't know the steel. This is a stainless steel blade, but like I said, I don't know the grind or anything, and it fits well in the hand. This is probably my most used currently. It can do heavy chopping, and for the finer tasks I do have a Opinel that I take with me, or my Mora companion. So yeah, this is my general purpose bush knife. It works really well. It fits nice in the hand. I've got a video on this I've done before, which would be my 3 favorite bushcraft knives video. I'll put a link to that in the description. I believe I also tagged Paul in that video, and he also responded, so I'll drop a link to his video as well. We just have a homemade leather sheath. This is buffalo leather. It came with a nylon sheath when I bought it all those years ago, so we just got rid of that and made a simple leather sheath. So the Columbia knife really throws sparks pretty well. I've seen some people comment that it's made by Schrade. I don't think so. It's probably just a cheap knockoff of their knives. That would be what I believe, because I mean, for what I paid for it, there's no way this could be a properly branded knife. So let me just show you. Okay, this is just a small little ferrule rod. I just got a piece of cork at the back to act as a handle. With the magnesium bar, works well, does the job, and it can take down small limbs and little trees and stuff. So this is definitely my go-to knife at the moment. Okay, then these are basically my 2 fixed blades that I use usually when I go out, which would be these 2. Now, the tag was to show 3 fixed blade knives. I don't really have a third one that I use, but there's another tool that I tend to use quite often when we go out, so I'll show that one. That's just my plain simple machete. So I've noticed with our area, especially where I'm staying, you know, there's the forested areas and stuff, the machete works a lot easier for me than an axe. I've found that I'm able to do a lot more with my machete than I am capable of doing with an axe. This is just a cheap hardware store machete, plastic handle, and it works really well. I haven't had, it's sharp, it does the job. does whatever it needs to do. Like I said, I'm not an expert on knives. I don't know that much about knives, and if you have to ask me what grind this is and the type of steel, I'll have to lie to you. Let's be brutally honest about that. I really don't know. I'd like to tag 3 people. First of all, obviously, I will tag a fellow South African, and that will be Anthony from Surviving South Africa. I know we did a similar video before with shows your 3 favorite bushcraft knives. So if you don't mind doing a bit of a repetition, Anthony, please show us your 3 favorite fixed blades. And then also Spearing Outdoors, I'd like to, if you'd show us your 3 favorite fixed blade knives, and then also BackCountry King Outdoors. If you guys will jump on board with this and show off your 3 favorite fixed blade knives, it will be much appreciated. Please remember to like and subscribe to the channel. I'd like to hit 100 subscribers by the end of the year, so that would be pretty cool if I can reach that milestone. Thank you very much for all the comments and the support. I'm going to try and get out a lot more this year. That's definitely plan on doing a lot more hikes. The year's been quite busy so far, so we haven't been able to do as much as I planned initially. Thank you very much for joining me, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.